Yes. Today is a good day. Good day to be gaming. Because we're playing Bloodborne. Not only are we playing Bloodborne, but we are on PC. Look at that mouse cursor. That's right, I'm in full screen mode. We're in the ShadPS4 emulated version of Bloodborne. Yes, legally purchased, all that stuff. Don't worry. Now, how did I get this running? I honestly couldn't tell you. I followed step-by-step instructions without understanding what I was doing very well. But what I can tell you is a little detail about this version here. Now this isn't very friendly with OBS, so I'm just recording the desktop. Hence my desktop being here. But it is very Alt-Tab friendly. So, I have a couple mods that apparently make the cutscenes run a little smoother, and this one, Lemon and Herb, it just makes the UI elements scale a little sharper, like the lock-on white dot. Looks very pixelated without it. Very light. I'd like to potentially do more in-depth. Why did I say in-depth? Not in-depth. More transformative mods. Sometimes my brain just chooses words out of a hat, and they don't match the idea that I was actually trying to put to communicate. So, but regardless of that, I am starting off with a kind of vanilla version of the game. We have the skip intro that just skips the Japan Studios thing. To get to the menu, we have high level of detail. 60 FPS, 1440p resolution, and we have a nice intro movie. Let's watch. From Soft. Awesome soundtrack. Yeah. Definitely using the saw cleaver. Ah, good stuff. We will be playing offline. I don't know if online even works. but I would play offline either way. I played a little of this to make sure it was working. I have it set that it should build a shader cache, so it will probably start out a little stuttery and hopefully get smoother as it goes. But I'd rather 60 FPS with some stutters than 30. So we're gonna make a new game. A little background here.
Oh, yeah.
I will do the cutscene first. Hey, blood. Yes.
Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood administration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
I will keep an open file. A quest log. And I'll probably make a few notes of some little areas here and there. Keep track of some lore, maybe. I'm probably not going to actually do any quests because I seem to be just incompatible with the way that quests are made in From Software games. Let's see, how do I do capital? Oh wait, no. Dyslexic. Ursa. The constellation. Will be a female character. Right. Right. Okay. So let's see. Milk toast. Ordinary, happy, average. Yeah, everything's kind of balanced. Lone survivor. High vitality. This just gives you extra health in the beginning. What about childhood? Resilient. Yeah, endurance and skill. Right, skill is dexterity, basically. In between episodes of this, I might do a little bit of like soul grinding. And I will also probably look up like guides and stuff and just kind of look for things a little bit if I feel like I need to. But now I have played this game before. I didn't get the 3 umbilical cords. I got like 2 of the 3, and I will probably not get the 3rd one this time either. Like I was starting to say earlier, I think quest design from software games is shit. I think it's garbage. I might be coping, but I think it's shit, and I like refuse to do the weird backwards workaround stuff that like I've seen videos of people fulfilling quests like Ronnie's quest in Elden Ring. I just refuse to do it. It sucks all the fun out of the game. It's counterintuitive. It doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Maybe I'm coping. Maybe I have a dumb smooth brain, but I'm just not doing that. So if you're seeing me pass up opportunities for quests, and you're like, why aren't you doing this thing that way? You know, just not the way I play. You know, call me a pleb or whatever in the comments if you want. Whatever. Anyways, I like these games for other reasons. I think their quest design is not a strength. I think they could do much better. Yeah, so anyways. Let's see. This one, we have extra strength. I do like that. I'll probably do a balanced strength and dex build, I feel like. I really don't know much about what the Blood Tinge and Arcane stats do. I'll kind of look into that, and we'll read some item descriptions. Any bit of lore, we're going to read aloud. Any world building, we're going to look at. We want a nice immersive experience. So, not to spend too much time on this screen, I just want to give a little background. I played the game before. I didn't do the DLC. I want to make sure that I do the DLC. It should be here. If not, I might have to plug in the PS5 and play it there and record it there, maybe. On another playthrough, but... And I never got to the Vampire Castle. I gotta do that too. So, There's stuff in the game I have not experienced before, but I have played the game, so I'm familiar with a lot of it. I've looked up lore videos and stuff on it. I wanna... but it's been a while. I'm rusty. Probably gonna play like shit, so, you know. It might take a little time to get in the groove. Alright, so this one's high skill. Turn veteran. So, that's high arcane. Well, I guess I'll do military veteran. Or do I want, like, super dex? Professional. Oh, these are good questions. Violent past. Rash, but stronger for it. Born specialist. Fit for sleuthing or academia. Sleuthing. I don't know what that is, but academia. I like that. I'm gonna be a professional and be high skill. Yeah. Most of my early leveling up is gonna go into my health bar, but... let's see. Appearance... Whee! Spinning...
Good. All signed and sealed.
We signed our contract.
Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
What are you doing? Transfusion. Never understood what actually happens there. Hello.
Ah, you found yourself a hunter.
And here we are. Oh, it's always good. Something is really, like, soothing about the footstep sound in the Soulsborne games. Like, they really got the audio right. It just sounds like... It's like... A lot of books. Entrance scroll. Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. Gotta keep a note of these things. Mm-hmm. Like the outside light is all orange. Yeah, 60. Oh, some stuttering. Again, it should smooth out. It should be building a cache, but 60 FPS, running at higher res, and I'm playing with a DualSense controller. So controls are exactly the same as on PlayStation. Punch. Locked on. Alright, let's see how far I get with this guy. Can I go around? Oh, yeah. Let's see, can I approach real slow? Yeah, he saw me. Oh, I'm definitely not gonna last long. Ow. Smacking the booty. Ow. Hey, I think I'm actually doing pretty good. Holy shit, this... I might actually get him. Oh, that's fucked up. I got stuck in the chair. So close. Look, he was at 0 health. There must have been... His health was less than 1 pixel. It's fucked up. Ugh. I got stuck in the chair. Right between the chair and the thing. He got me cornered. Ah, well. She'll wake up a little later. A hunter's dream. These things are very reminiscent of Ash Lake. Interesting potential ramifications of that. Let's see. We have the rally. Visceral after a stagger. Firearm does a stagger. Yeah, behind with a charge. I was hoping I could do that to the dumb werewolf, but he heard me from behind him, so... Yeah, strong attack, charge, attack, transform. Okay, I remember all these. Dumb emotes. nice little... Right, so up on the D-pad does the Quicksilver replenishment, and that drains your HP. And triangle is to just use a health vial. I always get those mixed up. So, and that is the boss arena for way later. I still don't really get how the Holy Chalice system works. But we'll probably do a Chalice dungeon or two when we get access to them. Get some extra XP and shit. Right, so, of course, yeah, I tried the Hunter Axe once, and I really wasn't playing well with it, so... Yeah, Saw Cleaver for sure. Don't know about the cane. I don't trust it. And let me see, one of these... Whichever one has better parry timing. So Hunter Pistol. Pistol made at the workshop for Enter Stalking Beast. Pistol quicker draw, speedier responses. I think that's the one I want. Yeah, because the blunderbuss... widespread... Yeah, I want the quicker draw. Oh, that's for multiplayer. Yeah. When I first got this game, I got stuck here. I was like, where do I go? I just went in circles, and I was like, what do I do? It's weird how the game, yeah, then you just go straight back here. Kinda weird how it does that. I don't know if I want to just do the Saw Cleaver the whole game, or use a different weapon a little later. Equip our stuff. Yeah, we'll keep our, Actually, I usually like to not have headgear. Gives the game a little more personality when you can see your character's face. Anything exciting here? I like these little guys. I like the sound it makes, too. Oh, what's this? Oh yeah, the dash is also a little weird. In this game and in Dark Souls 3, sometimes just, like, aggression really is the best way to go. Yeah, a lot of frame hitching here. Hopefully, it'll get smoother. Actually, it's a lot smoother out here. Good. And here we are. Yarned them. There are some mods that, like, give that, upgrade, like, the skybox, but they were causing, major graphical glitches in cutscenes. And I do want to see the cutscenes and enjoy the story and all that. We want a nice immersive experience. Any hidden items in a corner? No, not seeing any. It's like you look at this, and then you look at the Xbox exclusives that were out at the same time. Get my water here. I look at this in 2015 and look at Halo 5, which I probably like that game more than most actually, but like there's like no comparison between the exclusives between the two systems at that time. Like it was like Halo 5, decently fun shooting, but like terrible story and really short. It was light on content, and like Gears of War 4 was not as good as the old Gears games. Actually, I like Gears 4 also, but nowhere near as good as, it just not as good. It just felt like, like, meanwhile, PlayStation's doing, like, really interesting looking stuff, like The Last Guardian and Bloodborne and all this, like Horizon Zero Dawn. Imagine getting an Xbox One, and you look over and you see, like, this game and Horizon Zero Dawn and exclusives like that on the other side, and you're like, holy shit, I got the wrong console. Whoa. Yeah, we got some graphical glitching here. Wait for the scream. I think it's coming from there. Hey, stop that. Maybe it'll go away after I transport to the hunter stream. Let's see. What the fuck? It's a hunter's acid trip. What was that? Okay. Oh man, I hope the whole game isn't like super buggy. I've been told the game is stable now. But we'll see. Anyways, yeah, over there was that scream, I think. We got another lamp. And these lamps indicate an NPC to talk to.
You must be a hunter. And not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yarnum has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done.
One of very few nice NPCs we'll run into.
Cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good. Pale blood, you say? Never heard of it. But if it's blood you're interested in, you should try the Healing Church. The Church controls all knowledge on blood ministration and all varieties of blood. Across the valley to the east of Yarnum lies the town of the Healing Church, known as the Cathedral Ward. And deep within Cathedral Ward is the old Grand Cathedral, the birthplace of the Healing Church's special blood, or so they say. Yarnumites don't share much with outsiders. Normally they wouldn't let you near the place, but the hunt is on tonight.
We got a note.
This might be your chance.
adjust that so my face doesn't look too bright. Anything else?
Across the valley to the east of Yap, deep within, lies the old main cathedral. I haven't had that's your best.
Well, good luck with your ailment, sir. We have a lead. So a few things you'll notice here. Everything's like this super gothic look. But the blood symbol, and I love that you can see the cursor. Old runes. You're seeing that, like, there's a very, like, Western Christian-inspired look. A very European-inspired look to a lot of the architecture here, but you're already, even in the UI, seeing signs of something older. This, like, these, like, pagan-looking symbols. And indicating that this place is built on maybe something else. Maybe related to the special blood of the Healing Church. The story's cool. Some people say, like, it has the most amazing story I've ever had the privilege of... I wouldn't say that. I feel like the story, like, just starts to get going when it ends. And it ends very abruptly. So... But hey, maybe upon revisiting the game now, and exploring more of the content in the DLC, maybe I'll appreciate it more. Yeah, these guys, if you whack them twice, it'll knock back his shield. Transform. Ow! Oh! Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Yeah, I got mad skills. Cool flower bud. Material used in holy children. Hey, I was reading that. Uh-oh. Hold on. There we go. If this game gets buggier as it goes, I still do want to do a Bloodborne run. So if it ends up getting really buggy, and like even taking out a mod or something doesn't help, I could always plug in the PS5 and play it the boring way. But I would like if this game ran well enough for a full playthrough on the PC. That would be very cool. There we go. Ow. Which one of you has my runes? Or Blood Echoes. Yeah, Blood Echoes. Oh, it's just on the floor. Okay. Sometimes they're on the ground, sometimes an enemy has them. Can I open the thing? So the question is, do I want to take on this thing? Another weird thing with this game, and I really feel like maybe production got rushed or something when they were first making it, because, like... Oh, shit. Oh no! He had quite the reach. I thought he was just doing a swinging attack, but then he did like a jump and swing. Another weird thing about this game is the way it starts. Like, it doesn't really tell you how to wake up the doll. And I always forget how to wake up the doll. I'm like, what do I do again to make that happen? I know there's a couple ways. One is fighting one of the first bosses, and then another way is to get to a certain area, like in the sewers, I think. Like, just jumping in, you just... I guess they just kind of expect you to follow, like, online notes from other players to, like, kind of lead you around, and I can't believe it actually was that generous with the blood echoes. That guy usually absorbs it. I'm shocked. It just left them on the ground. Come on. Come on. What you want? Come on. I meant to do... Ow. Mean. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Load times are still kind of shit. Even though I have this installed on... Well, I do have it installed on a SATA SSD. But I don't think it'll be much faster on the NVMe. Did he drop anything? Okay, no. Whoa! The only way I know how to get out of this is to do that. If it ends up being really buggy, I'll still upload it and just be like, hey, look, it's Bloodborne on PC. It'll be playable one day. If it keeps doing that, I'll try uninstalling that one mod. Ow. Oh. Hey. Yeah, there goes my runes. Or souls. Blood echoes. Yeah, I wonder if I need to uninstall that other mod and just have a kind of slightly pixelated looking UI. Ah, man. Okay, I tried deactivating the lemon and herb mob. I don't... mod. I don't know if that was causing it. The weird graphical glitches. But we'll see. So, as you might be able to see the UI looks a little pixelated, but not like unreadable or anything. And actually, the these still look really sharp. So. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Ow. Oh, I'm playing like complete shit. If I do want to play it on the PlayStation instead, I do have the DLC there as well. If I don't kill this thing soon, I'll be very sad for myself. I was trying to shoot him, but my draw speed must have been, I hit left trigger. Well, I don't know if I can interrupt the grab anyways once he starts it. I feel like I probably can. Okay, so the mod was not causing this graphical glitch. Fuck. Alright. It is the next day. It is daytime. So it's not as dark and moody here as I want it to be. Stupid sun. But I made a couple changes. For one, at first I kind of gave up on it for being so buggy. And I actually took the time to connect my PS5 Pro with the Elgato HD60X, which I had purchased because I was doing Gears of War with the Series X, and there's a bunch of other console games I want to do. I hadn't done PlayStation yet, and getting the audio working took till deep into the night. And then I installed, I reinstalled Bloodborne there. And got it working for streaming, and then after like 2 hours of that, maybe 3 hours, I thought, you know, even though I spent all that time getting, you know, a vanilla actual PlayStation Bloodborne instead of the emulated version here, again, legally purchased, all that stuff. Not that I'm against sailing the 7 seas, but that's not what I'm doing here, so just getting that said. So I did all that, and then I thought, today, it was so late into the night, it was like 3 a.m., and I was like, oh, I didn't mean to take that long. So, today, I was about to start recording Bloodborne on the PlayStation. Then I thought, you know, what if I try to debug a little more on the PC emulated version before I just go back to the other one? So I made a couple tweaks with the help of ChatGPT. I am against AI slop, but I am pro AI technical troubleshooting. It is a very good tool for that, and I changed the memory cache. I actually shrunk the memory, not the cache, but the memory allocation. And I also turned off the high LOD mod. And that'll hopefully cause fewer graphical glitches. There's also a glitch where I would, and let's see, it shouldn't be happening anymore. I would do 2 attacks, and then my character would start doing this. He would just start slashing without controller input. But that only happened once, and then after I rested, it stopped. So we're still getting kind of inconsistent frame rates, and I don't know if I actually fixed the problems. We're going to continue here a little more. And I think I'll keep all this just as the first, I'll add this to my other recording as like kind of one episode. And while I actually wasn't recording, I actually killed this guy, and I'm sad that I didn't record it. So I'm going to try to kill him again, and it's probably going to go terribly. But we'll see. Ow. Yeah, as I suspected, it went terribly. I'm gonna try, like, super anticipating. Oh, he knows. He knows my strategy. Come on. You fucking stupid asshole. Okay, come on. Come on. Dodge that. There we go. I gotta, like, way anticipate. A lot of enemies in this game have much, Oh, I can still get killed. Okay, I'm still alive. Still alive. Oh, shit. Ah. That fucking jump attack, too. That jump attack. Because he is going... He raises the axe, and you think he's just gonna chomp down. And I'm like, oh, I'm way the fuck back here, though. And then he, like, jumps forward, like anime style, stretches and jumps. That's an occasional thing, and... Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, sometimes it's so bad that I'm like, I don't even know if I can find the lamp. And then I'll come back, and it'll probably be fine. It seems like after traveling it's not so bad, but after death is when there's something in the shader cache, maybe, or... I don't know, something in the process of loading up the map after death and respawning. It seems like that's when it happens. Considering this is a you will die style game, it's kind of hard to avoid that. Alright, come on, you stupid bitch. Come on. Come on, bring it. I anticipated that time. Finally. There we go. Glad it was retrieved. I lost all mine from earlier. And I'm not... Yeah, well, whatever. Yeah, I think... This will just be like, hey, check out Bloodborne on... Okay, no glitch this time. I'm also running into the problem of I can't seem to play focus for long enough to actually get past this opening area. I'm like, alright, I did actually successfully play this game at one point. It's just the number of deaths here is, like, kind of fucking embarrassing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Hold on. This might work. Let's see. Alright, it worked. Well, I think that helps me make my final decision. If that glitch can pop up mid-gameplay too, not just when I spawn, I think this is too buggy. I'll upload this, and just gonna... I'll probably even record a little intro... Yeah, you see it's back. Again, and while it's recording, it's like, I get why Miyazaki and them didn't want Blue Point to go in and, like, if you look at the art style between Demon's Souls PS5 and the original, The guys who made the game, and they kind of admitted this too when they were making it, they're like, it's all about the gameplay. Now, if you think the Souls games, at their core, are all about the gameplay loop, I'm sorry, but you're wrong. You're wrong. If what it's all about to you is a gameplay loop, you're right. If that's what you're in it for, then you're right. But if you think that the game itself, like objectively, the core of the game, as in what the developers did, because there's one correct answer to what the developers actually designed the game for. And they made it a mix of, one, the combat loop, which is what Bluepoint thought it was all about. 2, the level design. 3, the art style and world building and story, all that stuff. There's a balance between all those things. And when Miyazaki and them made Demon Souls, and Dark Souls, and Dark Souls 2, and Dark Souls 3, and Bloodborne, and Sekiro, and Elden Ring, all these games, every one of them, and probably Armored Core 6, I'm assuming they brought a similar approach to that. I haven't played it, but they think about all those things. The design of this place, the little flowers and the gravestones and the little guys here, and all the dialogue and the item descriptions, those are just as important. Oh, and the backdrop, those things, all this stuff is just as important to the people who made this game as the combat loop. And the level design too. So when the Bluepoint guys looked at Demon Souls and they said it's just all about the combat loop, that's the core that we need to make sure we keep intact. And the level design, you know, they just copy and pasted the maps and updated all the assets, right? So that, you know, it's easy to not mess that up. But when they redesigned all the assets and they just made it a big green and, you know, teal and orange looking, you know, kind of generic modern game. Even in the opening trailer, and, you know, we're in desktop capture, right? I can, I kind of, well, you know what, we can. We can. Hold on. We can do this. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Yeah, OBS just wanted to make me work for it a little. Alright. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna watch the intro movie. I'm gonna show you why. Now I haven't even played the PS3 version, but taking one look at this, I know what people mean when they say that these guys disrespected the art style. So we start out here, looking good so far. Shiny, modern looking graphics, mysterious looking landscapes. Pretty good so far. But in a minute, it's gonna get a little weird. You're like, okay, what the fuck? Yeah. So, first thing, this guy is acting like a super badass action hero, charging through. Not really the atmosphere of a Souls game. You should be like on the defensive. Like, just the choreography of this is like way more aggressive than in the you know, PS3 games movie. Yeah, and let's see. Also, everything has that like fast motion, like Gladiator intro scene. Okay, look at this. There's like an Asian guy with long hair, and then yeah, all these enemies look kind of cartoony. Don't they look a little cartoony? And then look, there's like a black guy with like braids in his hair, and another guy with like he's got a ponytail and a fade, you know, half shaved head. They literally just, they took like the most like generic like Zoomer / younger millennial guy haircuts and plastered them on. Just like, look, it's like you and a bunch of your bros. It's like, the dragon looks cool, but like that just shows that little intro video just shows the inconsistency of their art style and how the whole game looks like that. Look how like teal and orange. Teal and orange, man. And fuck this too. Like, man, fuck Sony. Seriously, like, if you don't hate Sony, you should hate Sony. Okay, look at this. If you play a Souls game on PC, it'll never do that. I actually don't know if they do this when you play it on Xbox. I've never played a Souls game on an Xbox, so I don't know if it does it there. But on PC, it doesn't do this. But on if you play any of the Souls games on a PlayStation, every single fucking time you go to play the game, it prompts you to go online. And you know why it does that? You know why? Because if you don't have PlayStation Plus, it'll prompt you. It'll take you to a fucking advertisement page to say, hey, here's PlayStation Plus. You want to get PS Plus? You want to give us more money for the online service? They actually, they fucking sabotage the game and make the game worse to insert a PS Plus ad every time you go in the fucking game. Man, fuck Sony. Fuck those greedy cocksuckers. And they've been doing that for a decade, too. It does that on Bloodborne, a 10-year-old ass PS4 game, which we're going to be playing in a bit. It does that then. They've been doing this forever, too. Man, I fucking hate when a game does that. You know, I was playing, and Microsoft's no better. I was playing Forza Horizon 5 on PC the other day. I bought it on a sale for like $20. I was playing it, and every time I did a race, I'm not fucking kidding. Every time I did a race, this sounds like it can't be real. Every single time I played a race, at the end of it, instead of taking me back to the menu, it would play like a minute-long, unskippable cutscene. But it wasn't a cutscene. It wasn't actually part. I'm in the campaign, right? But it didn't just play a cutscene that's part of the story. It played an advertisement for a paid DLC. It played a minute-long, blurry, grainy-looking 480p fucking commercial for the Hot Wheels DLC that I can't skip. I pressed every fucking button on the keyboard, on the controller and on my keyboard. Nothing can make it skip. I had to sit there for a minute watching, and then it took me to a store page saying, do you want to buy the Hot Wheels DLC? Do you want to buy the Hot Wheels DLC? Hot Wheel Cars DLC, oh, $19.99. Oh, it's on sale for $9.99 for the Steam Spring Sale. Oh, don't you want to buy it? Don't you want to buy the DLC? So, oh, I forgot I had magic equipped. I was trying to do a mage run through here. But this game is kind of infuriating to me. Like, this game is, to me, like, way less fun than the other games. I'll try the PS3 version sometime and see if that one clicks better, but anyways, yeah, like, so I just uninstalled Forza. I was like, fuck this. This is so fucking disrespectful to me, the consumer, that the campaign mode interrupts itself with unskippable, long-ass cutscene commercials for paid DLC, and then takes me to a fucking store page. And then PlayStation, I want to play the fucking single-player game here, and every single time I launch it, now I have PS Plus because I play in line with some friends. That's the only reason I have it. But if I didn't have it, it would take me to the store page of PlayStation Plus and tell me, which tier would you like to purchase so that you can fucking pay us for that and then play your game online. Every single time you launch the fucking game, it does that. Fuck Sony and fuck Microsoft. Man, fuck them. The hurdles you have to go through. I just want to play a game that talented people made. It's like I just want to fucking play Bloodborne that a talented team of artists made. But it's hostage. It's held hostage and fucking tied up in the basements of the greedy fucking cocksucker, two-faced fucking snake executives at Sony who are like, hey, we can take this game and fucking insert a PS Plus ad inside it every time you launch the game. Fuck Sony. Fuck them. If you don't have PlayStation, don't get a PlayStation. If you don't have a series, an Xbox console, don't get it. Seriously, get a Steam machine. If you want a console experience, pay the overpriced $1,000+ for a Steam machine. Don't get a console. Don't do it. Don't get a PlayStation. Bloodborne's great, but you know what? There are other good games out there. don't get a console. Don't get a Sony console. Don't get a Microsoft console. They don't deserve your money. Get a Steam machine. I know it's overpriced. But you know what? So are the consoles. Everything's overpriced right now. They're all about equally overpriced. So if you're looking for something and you don't want to get into hardcore PC gaming, you want the console experience, when it's out, get a Steam machine. Seriously. Or get a pre-built PC for a similar price. And buy and get games on Steam and GOG Galaxy, GOG, Good Old Games, or itch.io. Don't give your money to these pieces of shit anymore. They don't deserve your money. They haven't earned your money. In fact, they've taken active steps to tell you that when you buy a product from them, all they're going to do is push more shit onto you and get in the way between you and the game that you want to play. Fuck them. Watch, we're going to go to Bloodborne, right? Ghost of Yotei is the last... I got it on... Did I get it on... That's the last, like, Sony game I'm ever fucking purchasing. Unless it's on a deep-ass sale. If the, like, God of War Le Fay, I'm waiting for a fucking 90% off, fucking single-digit dollar amount sale. I'm waiting for a deep-ass sale before I ever buy another fucking PlayStation game. I'm not giving them... I'm not going to keep fucking giving them money for jack shit after all their fucking bullshit. Look at this. The first thing it is. Now, again, I have PS Plus. So I just say play offline and it goes to the menu. But if you don't have it, at this point in the game, even in this 10-year-old PS4 game from 11-year-old from 2015, it'll take you to an advertisement for PS Plus. And tell you, do you want to buy the Plus Basic tier or the Plus Super Pro tier where we throw in some extra bullshit and you pay us more every month? Or do you want to play the Super version where we have really shitty versions of emulated PS3 games because we can't figure out how to actually emulate our old consoles on your device? Even though we can, we just don't want to. Yeah, you could actually play PS3 games on a PS5, but they don't want that. They could make it work, but they choose not to. You know why? Because they want you to pay for the Plus Super Deluxe Premium tier to stream the emulated game. Oh, you want to play PS3 games? You want to play PS2 games and PS1 games? You want to play those old ones? You can. But you have to get the fucking, like, $200 a year or whatever the fuck it is now version of our service and then stream it. So you never can buy and own it. Fuck that. You know what I did? I bought a PS3. I bought an actual PlayStation 3, and I bought MotorStorm. I've been playing that on and off. And you know what MotorStorm doesn't fucking do when I play it? It doesn't interrupt itself to advertise paid DLC to me like Forza did. It just fucking plays! Imagine that! Holy shit! This is what we're gonna be doing. I started playing this for testing. I'll start a new campaign. I probably could have saved money, and I want to try the RPCS3 thing and emulate some games on there. But like I got an actual PS3 like a year or so ago. So I feel like the lighting doesn't look as good. Yeah, the lighting looks a little washed out. Like the emulated ShadPS4 version, just like the lighting and shadows looked a little better, but I might just need to turn the brightness down a little. It's yeah. I wish they got that thing working. It's just too buggy. That graphical glitch gets in the way. You know, if that happens mid-fight, like, I'm fucked. So 30 FPS. This is what we'll be doing. Seriously, if you don't have a PS5, don't get one. I wish I hadn't given them the money for the PS5 Pro. I did that before some of the recent shit happened. But they're not porting their games to PC anymore. Because they know PC is too good, and they don't want to have to compete with them. They removed a bunch of digital purchases of movies and shows for licensing. Licensing? That's your fucking problem. What about the customers who purchased the movie? And then... yeah, their games. And again, they've been doing this for, even Bloodborne itself does this, where they try to advertise PS Plus in the game. And of course, the recent news, they're like, oh, no more disc games. We don't like having you know, a used market. We don't want people to share games with their friends, even though we won the PS4 generation by doing the opposite of that. We don't want to do that anymore. This is what happens, by the way. This is what happens when we take away competition. Xbox is so weak and pathetic that they're not really a competitor anymore. And the fucking moment that has, the reality of that has set in, what does PlayStation do? They reverse the thing that they did to win earlier that was more consumer friendly. They were only consumer friendly because it helped them win. And the moment they didn't have competition, they take away their consumer-friendly features that slightly hurt their bottom line, just a teensy bit, just a little bit, hurting their bottom line. Fuck them. They're not a better company than Microsoft. Microsoft is shit. They just closed a bunch of studios again and laid off thousands of more people. Anyone who's working at Microsoft, Xbox, probably across the company, doesn't know if they're going to have a fucking job tomorrow. They're complete fucking garbage. They're stupid. They don't know what they're doing. They might be spinning off its software into a support studio. They made the incredibly successful Doom games that are like a golden goose for Xbox now, and they might turn them into a support studio? Fuck them. God, these people suck. They're so stupid. They're so stupid. Not only are they making anti-consumer choices that hurt us, they're even hurting their own business. They're hurting Xbox. Xbox is gonna shrink and make even less money because of this bullshit. And PlayStation, again, they're not any better. They're just as bad. So, I'll exit out of here for now. Well, we'll start a new campaign. If you stayed for this, again, seriously, just get it. Fucking don't give Sony your money. Don't give Microsoft your money. Don't buy their consoles. Get a PC. Get a Steam machine when it's out. It's overpriced as shit, but so is the PlayStation and so is the Xbox. And you know what? When you buy games on Steam, you're gonna save money compared to the PlayStation Store. Seriously, I was looking through the Xbox summer sale and the PlayStation summer sale. They are pathetic compared to the deals you get on Steam right now. The Steam sale blows the console ecosystem sales out of the water. I was looking at them all, I was looking through, and I was shocked at how little they're discounting like anything on the PlayStation Store. 20% off, 10% off Steam, 85% off, 90% off in games that are a couple years old. You will save so much money getting into the PC ecosystem. Spend a little more now on a PC. Even if it has worse graphics on paper, it'll still, once you get the settings tweaked right in a game, it'll still look better than most games on the PlayStation. And any older game, the PS4 version, look at Bloodborne. 30 frames a second, locked, 1080p. If there was a functioning PC port, even on a weaker system, it would look better than this, with the graphic settings turned up. All the 8th gen and older games continue to get better over time, because newer hardware can run them better. Higher settings, all that. Meanwhile, the console versions are one SKU, they're locked. But aside from that, these companies are so greedy, they're both terrible, they're equally bad. Fucking don't do what I did and get a new PlayStation. Don't support them. Seriously, get a PC. Anyways. I'm sad that, yeah, the Bloodborne ShadPS4 is just too buggy, so we're gonna do our run through here. So this will be kind of like a pre-episode for the actual playthrough. So, anyways. We'll stop there. Oh, the movie's playing. We'll watch this too for the full cinematic experience on the actual playthrough. I hate these fucking companies, man. I don't like hating things. I don't like hate. Hate is like not a good emotion to have, but I'm so mad at how shitty they are. Like, and It's because they're getting in the way of art. They're getting in the way. They're getting in the way of good works of art and entertainment. This is art. Right here. Look at this. This is art. This is good quality. Like, this is stuff that it should be... There should be a copy sitting in a museum for antiquity, okay? Future generations should look at this, and they should see what graphic artists made in the era of, like, you know, early gaming. And these corporations want to take it away. They want to take away all ownership, so no one gets to keep a copy of it for themselves and put it on their shelf, or just keep it on an old hard drive so they can, you know, like when I'm old, if I live a long time, in like 30 years from now, I'd like to still be able to, oh yeah, I have an old copy of this game. Anything that's on like a streaming service now, it'll be long gone by then. Some license will expire, some licensing agreement thing, or they're like, yeah, we delisted because we don't want to pay the money to keep it on our servers, so they just take it away, it's gone. And they'll probably try to erase it from your memory too. They'll try to take it from your library and not even remind you that you had it. You'll have to look in your email history to look for a receipt to know that the thing even existed. I swear, this fucking gaslighting bullshit they're doing. You buy something, and then the next day it's just gone, you know? It's just gone, like it was never fucking there. They're fucking gaslighting us, they're disrespecting us, they're stealing from us. Fuck them. Fucking get a PC. Don't get a PlayStation. If you don't have one, don't get one. If you have a PS4, don't upgrade to a PS5. If you have a PS5, don't upgrade to a PS5 Pro like I did. Don't do it. Get a PC. Get your games on PC. There's some good exclusives, yeah, but they're not worth the long-term cost of supporting these companies while they're doing this bullshit. That's all. So, next episode, we're doing Bloodborne for real. See ya.